Hey guys, this is Austin Handley, and this is my first video log of my journey to Rio 2016. Um, I am currently at the Olympic Training Center, and this video log is really just going to be about everything that goes in to make me hopefully a Paralympic runner and to compete with the top of the world. Like I said, I am currently at the Olympic Training Center, and I am the #1 runner in America, distance runner in America with cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy is, before I was born, I had a stroke, and so I was born with a cyst on my brain. The cyst on my brain affects the right half of my body from head to toe. It affects my motor function, my muscular strength, and my muscular toneness, I guess. Um, and so basically, as far as running and competing goes, that prevents me from, I wouldn't say prevents me, but throughout a race, the right half of my body will go before my left. And being the elite athlete, that's my job to manage all of that pain and all of that dysfunction, and to make the most of what we can in 4 minutes, 5 minutes maybe. And so this video log is really about, what all goes into that, from just my daily thoughts, how I'm feeling, and all the way up to competition and where do we stand as a country, and all of those sorts of things as we head into international competitions. This is my first video log, so I really want to spend this time allowing you guys to get to know who I am as a runner and as a person. I grew up in Madison, South Dakota. Small town. We had a great cross country team. There's a lot of people around me when I was growing up and all the way through high school and even to today that just think that running is so self-motivating, like, or even it's so individual, that you have to push yourself all the time, and it's all about how you know your body and how all of those things just. And for me, running was so much different. My running was really just a spiritual walk the whole time. A lot of times, my faith life would walk side by side with where I was competing wise and how I was feeling when I ran. Along with that, running was so much of just a community thing for me. And I'll get further into that. Like I said, I'm currently at the Olympic Training Center, and I'm just blessed to be here. For me, in high school is when I started to run. When I was a kid, I had I'd really desired to be an athlete, just like any kid. I had that dream. And now that I'm here at the Olympic Training Center, living my dream, really at the top of what anybody wishes they could do, to run for Team USA and to travel the world and to, break records, to do all those things. It's just, I'm so blessed, and I want you guys to know that I do this for a lot more than just those things. Yes, it's nice to break records and to, you know, uh, run faster and compete and win and do all those things. I've done it. It's been so amazing, but at the same time, I think that the people I met and grew relationships because of it, and all of the experiences I gained because of it, are far greater than anything uh, I could um, do by just winning. And so, like I said, without that, I really just want to let you guys know more about me. And so, um, like I said, I started running when I was a freshman in high school. Did it just because my dad bribed me, actually, when I was younger. But throughout the high school, we were very competitive, and it grew into something so much more. It became a lifestyle. Um, we were so competitive in high school, we ended up winning 5 state championships throughout high school in cross country and track, 4 in cross country, 1 in track, throughout my high school. And man, those experiences just, they're amazing. Like I said, track for me, cross country for me, whatever I'm running, has become so much more of a community thing than an individual thing. In high school, we were challenging each other, mentally, physically, and spiritually. We were always kind of in around each other, and challenging each other to do different things. People such as myself throughout high school would sometimes, we would give up our race, um, what we could run the very best to bring up the rest of the team. By that I mean there was many times where competitions, we would place possibly all 5 of us in the top 10 of a race in cross country or track. And so by giving up one spot for me wouldn't be a big deal, but if I can bring up the rest of the team by giving up a couple seconds and start off with a different group of people so that they get started on the right foot and then take off and do my race, they would be in a much better position for us as a whole team, to gain more points to win. And that was really all it was ever about for us, hoisting up that trophy in the end. Like I said, the things we gained through each other along the way can't be replaced. Now that I'm here, I've ran a couple years of college where things got a little rough in there. I got a little down on myself about some of my running, and it took getting over those hurdles, getting over those mountains that you have to overcome to continue to be a successful athlete. And it never seemed to be myself that got me through it. It was always the people around me and my faith that did it. I thrive even now off of every week in and week out trying to get the people who run at my caliber ready for their week. I'm running with a couple people who run in different classes, or there's a couple people who run able body even that I run with, that they're very talented and they run about the same time as me. So it's our goals are very similar, and by me able to focus on what are their goals and how can I get them ready for their race, I really find fulfillment in just making sure that they're ready for their race, and by that I get ready for my race at the same time. I get to prepare myself by how can I help anybody else around me, so for me it's always been about the team. It's never been about myself. And I think that in the future, the more people I have around me, the more positive attitudes, the more challenging attitudes that I have around me, the better I'm going to get. Um, I I choose to, you know, try to continue to stay positive and to keep working harder and to improve my work mentality. And a lot of that just goes through how happy I am. And when I get to help others, and when I get to see some of my own teammates break records and accomplish their goals that they never thought possible, there's nothing better. And so, um, thank you guys. I think that's about it for this week. And next week we'll dig into what's coming up. We're going to be starting competing now. It is March. What is it? March 20th, 19th? Yeah, 19th, I think. 18th, maybe. 18th, March 18th right now. It is March 18th. But, yeah, next week we start racing. So you guys are going to get a lot more. Thank you guys so much.